Happy Sunday, everybody. I am so late and disorganized today. It is indeed a lazy Sunday. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday, Pro Pyro. Happy Sunday to you. Sky overhead. Happy Sunday to you. I am late, disorganized today. It is indeed a Sunday, as I was just saying. I've got coffee, just popping on to say hello, show you guys what's new in the grow tent. I don't have anything really planned for today. I've got leaks to I have to focus and fix these leaks, because every time I think I fixed them, we got more where that came from. I'm like, what the heck? It's a never-ending thing. So I'm just feeling motivated today, so maybe the coffee will help. So I just went to Walmart this morning and myself a yellow bell pepper. We're going to be doing a store-bought versus homegrown taste test this week. And I also got some strawberries, because our first strawberry, I can't wait to show you guys. I'm very, very, very excited about it. Our first strawberry is actually finally ready. I think it's ready to be picked. I kind of like touched it this morning and it felt kind of soft, actually, so I think it's ready. So I have my store-bought strawberry, so we're gonna do a few taste tests this week, so that'll be fun. Then yeah, I also should do a store-bought versus homegrown cucumber taste test. That would be really, really cool. Just hang on one sec here. So yeah, I'm so excited about the strawberry, really, because the strawberry has been something that we've been on that journey to. I've shown you guys really every step of the way with the strawberries, from pollinating to, I mean, we didn't start the seeds well, kind of started the seeds together, but then I killed them, so not really. So for the people requesting me to say things in the chat, no. Unless it's something about plants and you have a question. Respectfully, no. What's up, squad? Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. Happy Sunday to you guys. Cheers. I've got my coffee. I've got you guys. And I've got the grow tent. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day in the grow tent. Yet another one of those days where I walk in and I'm like, how did this happen? How did I get all this stuff? Cheers, Death Squad. I also had 7 cucumbers on my plant. I don't know if you guys remember. And at once I had all these cucumbers, and now I harvested 2, and for some reason the rest were kind of like stunted. Nothing was happening. So I did the CalMag, and now all of a sudden I've got tons of cucumbers again. So honestly, I'm going to end up being one of those people as, like, I don't know, uses way too much CalMag, but my plants to be happy, so I'm not gonna complain. What's up, Shane? What's up, Bud? And what is up, Jeff? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. And yes, the plants are quite the good looking ladies. I'm gonna take you guys around and show you what's new in just a minute. I was trying to do a brief count yesterday. I think I've got over 300 plants in this tent. All these things growing at the same time, and it's a lot. I'm a little bit not overwhelmed, But I'm a criminal. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but cool. Dose in every water works great. The thing is, I have a weird, and I'm just starting to adjust the way I feed my plants. I fill my buckets with water twice a week, and every time I fill them with water, I fill them with nutrients. So I don't have like a feeding day. It's more, when do they need water? Water gets accompanied by food. So when that happens, I do my high clean. So I do my high clean, my 3% hydrogen peroxide. I let that circulate for quite some time, maybe like a couple of hours, some hours. So sometimes I'll do this in the morning, and then at noon I'll come down, I'll add in the CalMag, and then in the evening or even the next morning I'll add in them. So yesterday I did high clean and H2O2 3% small amounts in the morning. In the afternoon I did the CalMag, and then this morning I did them. And so that's kind of the way I've been feeding them. I don't know if that's wrong or right. So we got so it's not, hang on, sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat here. You're inspiring to make a live of my tent now. Oh my gosh, you totally should. I try to go live every day to either say hi to you guys, connect with the community, or show you guys what's new in the grow tent. Some of you really enjoy, what's up, Ray Cassis? Thank you for joining. Some of you really enjoy seeing the growth of these things. You know, the exciting part about having a garden of your own is getting to see the change every day. And so some people don't have the opportunity to have a garden, and so my goal is to take you guys with me. For those of you that don't have a garden, I'll share mine with you, and for those of you that want to learn or see what happens behind the scenes, that is my goal. I really work hard on creating these polished reels or shorts for you guys, or long form videos, and so the live is kind of unpacking that polished look, right? It's showing you guys all the stuff that's dying, all the shit I screw up every day. And so that's where I'm at right now. Like, for example, I walked into the tent this morning, and all my seeds that I've been starting and germinating, they all dried up. I did not water them yesterday. I completely forgot, and I let them dry up, including the little eggplant seedling that I've been nursing back to life. So, you know, the whole point of these lives is, you guys, not everything is easy. Not everything is glamorous and beautiful and perfect. There's a lot of work involved. There's a lot of screw ups involved. There's a lot of learning curves involved. And there's so much failure. And so that's the point of these lives, is to just kind of take you guys through the failures, and at least if you can learn something from it, that I feel like my job is done. What's up, Mia? Thank you for joining. Happy Sunday to you all. Cheers. I'm going to take you on a tent tour right now. Last sip of coffee, and let's get her done. All right. I'm going to show you guys what's going on in the tent. All right. So, I still watered these seeds because not all of them had sprouted, so some of them are still viable. They're gonna be fine. But the ones that did sprout, RIP, I'm so sorry to you. Okay, so I think I just saw something found in here. Maybe it's just me. Sometimes I'm tired and I see shit. So the green, wow, I must be tired. The orange tower, I don't like to show it, but this is part of peeling back the curtain. It does not look beautiful right now. I got lettuce bolting. I've been harvesting all the lower leaves, but it's still growing, and so I have not made the decision to clean and pack up the orange tower yet, because although it's still bolted, it still tastes great. And for those of you that don't know, bolted lettuce is so lettuce is a cool weather crop, and if it's too cold or too hot and the temperatures fluctuate too much, the lettuce goes to flower, which means it bolts. And so it, yeah, it just, I'm holding your brother. Well, I'm sorry. So yeah, these are the romaine lettuces, and yeah, and then I've got tons of herbs growing. I've been harvesting those every day with some more mustard leaf. I've been got a lot of parsley. I've been harvesting all this stuff daily, you guys. So I got some cilantro here. Dill is like, I've been harvesting it so much that there's like barely any left, but it'll come back. So that's the orange tower. The yellow tower, I think we're ready for some tabbouleh salad soon. I had quite the harvest last night, and I still have quite a bit. Somebody's asking, where are you from? Seems farm. No, this is not a farm. It's my personal farm. Hulk says, just because women are the angels to calm me down, I will subscribe. Well, thank you so much. I'd appreciate the sub. Yes, this is in my home. It's my grow tent where I grow all of my own food aeroponically all year round. And so I really love parsley. I love a good tabbouleh salad, which is a parsley-based salad. And so for the summer, it's just a great side to your dishes. So I decided to just go nuts and grow a whole parsley tower. I've got some flower plants down here that are going to be blooming soon. I'm just kind of experimenting, trying to grow those in the tower. We got another flower there that's going to open soon. This I've also been harvesting from every day. This is the green tower. It is full of lettuce items. So Hulk, this one I should have called Hulk, but I called it Gumby. If you know, you know, Gumby Pokey. What is up, MF Clone? Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend so far. So yes, Rashid says, genius idea, especially if you have enough space for it. Yes, it is a space consumer for sure, but I'm trying to maximize the space with these vertical gardens, right? So this is a 16 square foot square, and I have 80 plants in 16 square feet, which is pretty great. You guys make me laugh when you say hey MF, because in my mind it makes me want to swear. I wonder what the MF stands for. Does it stand for what I think it stands for? Because I love it. So yeah, I've got so much romaine lettuce and a lot of just regular leaf lettuce. Since I upped the calcium, I got such a crunchier lettuce. Everything is, oh, metal face. Okay, good to know. Because I thought it was something else. Like, anyways. Okay, nice. Good to know. Good to know. Why do I not know MF Doom? Maybe if I do, maybe if I hear the music. Anyways, so yes. A lot of lettuce. There is no shortage of lettuce here, you guys. So every day, it's like a freaking salad every night. I love it. Can't get enough. The tomatoes, oh my gosh, you guys, the tomatoes. I'm really having fun working with the flavor and trying to get things to develop as quickly as possible. So get them to develop from this point to this point to this point as quickly as possible. What was happening in the beginning was I would get them to grow to a full size, but they would remain green for so long, and that's because my PPFD, my lights, were so low, and I did not realize. As soon as I increased the lights, boom, they're ripening like crazy. So within a couple days, we've already got ripened. So the flavor is going to be much, much better now because it's not sitting there green forever and then ripening at the last hour, and then I'm eating it, and it just got, it tastes good. It's just a little on the sour side, not sour, like tart. So I think it's just because it was sitting on the vine for so long, but I think these ones are absolutely going to taste so much better. I cannot freaking wait. Now, for those of you that have not been following along, these plants down this bucket system all these tomato plants here. Got 9 of them, or 8 of them, 9 of them, 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 8 tomato plants. They were all in clay pebbles. For those of you who don't know the clay pebbles are right in there. I really do not like the clay pebbles. The more I've been using them, I find that they create a lot of debris and buildup in my system, and they just make a huge mess. So and they also are, I don't know, the roots are not happy. So I got myself some 4-inch foam collars, and I hand picked out the Hydro Clay because these plants are so established. I can't take them out because they're super tall. They're clipped to the trellis. And so if you pop it open, now we just, the roots are raw dogging. There's no grow medium or substrate. They're just hanging free. And so I'm hopeful that they'll do much better. We got a lot of new right there sticking out the side. And we'll see. They were looking super rough, you guys. These ones I completely trimmed. I've never trimmed roots before. That's my first time. And so these ones are gonna need a little bit of a trim. And yeah, so I'm just learning and managing, trying to do the best I can. But check out these roots, man. They're growing up the side of the walls. So yeah, hopefully things will do better now that we've removed the clay pebbles. So in terms of everything else, cucumber, same thing, was in clay pebbles. It's crazy, you guys. Maybe it is the clay pebbles. As soon as I removed the clay pebbles, all of a sudden I've got all these cucumbers growing. And I don't know, like, they were growing and then they were stunted. I don't know if you guys remember, these two have been on the vine for so freaking long, and now they just decided to like wake up and start growing. It's wild. I don't know why. I don't know how. Same with these. Like, what? These were completely stunted. Are you kidding me? Now I'm gonna have like 5 cucumbers at once. That is so awesome. So we got a couple there, one there. We got a couple there. Now these ones, I think I pollinated correctly. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah. Oh shit. We got one here. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so excited. So many cucumbers. Oh, and I got another one there. Wow. What the heck happened this morning? This was not like this yesterday. And all of a sudden, I have these cucumbers. Maybe it's the calcium. I definitely added more than I probably should have. And I was like, well, we'll just see what happens. Again, these are kind of hanging free. The roots were doing real rough. Look at that. Not doing good at all. Doesn't look like it's working here. Anyways, I'll have to fix that. I don't know, I got a nozzle issue again. I keep having issues with my lines, you guys, and it really sucks. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with that in a minute. Okay, so moving along to the buckets. This is now where things are starting to change a lot every day. I mean, just yesterday, all this was clear, and now I got all these tomatoes growing back over again. It's pretty nuts. These flowers, I don't know, man. I don't know where all these flowers came from. They've just taken off over the last couple of days. We just harvested, and now, like, they're growing all the way back there. I don't know how, but they are. That's one plant, you guys. This is one plant right here. It's massive. That flower back there is from the same plant. Huge. And then we've got like tons of blooms on this plant. My glasses on here. So yeah, then I've got, so yeah, these are doing great. These are called zinnia flowers. I'm growing them outdoors, so just trying to experiment, see how they do indoor. These are the dahlia plants. I don't know how, when, why. Like, these are insane. I can't even, I should probably move them to the 4-inch buckets. They're so big that they don't even fit in here, and they're just kind of taking over. It's really crazy. Really, really crazy. Look at this. That's wild. Like, literally wild. Not wild as in crazy, wild as in messy. So we're gonna have to take a look at that and see what we're gonna do with that. This is my favorite update of the day, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? So here's our strawberry plant. She's so pretty. Are you ready, you guys? Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? So probably tomorrow. Oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful. Now, it does look bigger in the picture. She is small, a very baby strawberry, like a wild strawberry, you know? But nonetheless, we got one, and she's so red. I've been documenting every day, so I'm gonna do a video of ripening stages because it's so pretty. Doesn't it look perfect, Death Squad? I fucking, oh, whoa, watch my language, sorry. Sometimes I can't help but swear. I get so excited. I try not to swear on lives, you guys. I try to keep it clean, but sometimes I let one slip and I can't help it because I'm just so excited and I have a serious potty mouth. But yeah, we've got so many little strawberries growing here. How exciting is that, you guys? Oh my gosh. I can't bleeping wait. Moving on to the fruit section of the grocery store. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this. I was gonna say honeydew. This watermelon, it is coming along so nicely. Wow, looking great, looking real great. We got some new growth, and you guys, I guess it's all that freaking calcium I jammed in my system yesterday, but finally, a new cucumber. Wow, I must be really tired today, you guys. We got a new watermelon growing. Yay! So finally some new growth. Something's doing better. And we got a ton of new flowers back here. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to clean these up, you guys, because this watermelon plant is getting crazy. It's all the way back there. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some serious cleanup today. Maybe not today, maybe on Watermelon Wednesday. Oh my gosh, this is totally tangled with the Chinese 5-color pepper plant. I don't know if you guys can see, but what a mess. We got suckers growing everywhere. Can't tell which is the watermelon, which is the other stuff. It's a mess. We gotta get that organized, you guys. That's the only thing when you have like a garden on this scale, there's always work to do. You gotta keep it clean, you know? So we got a lot of watermelon growth right here. And got to start a swear jar over here in Ireland. The nuns used to wash your mouth with soap and water. Oh God, I hope nobody does that. I just got to control myself, you guys. So we should totally start a swear jar. So these are the Chinese 5-color peppers. They're looking so awesome. Love the colors on the plants. They start off like this beautiful purple, and then they kind of develop, like, look at that. Beautiful. Right next to that bright purple. Like, freaking love color in the garden, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, sometimes I hear myself, I re-listen to the live after, and I'm like, girl, you are way too excited. You need to tone it down. But so yeah, those are so beautiful. I'm really loving that plant. And then I can't even move through here. There's just so much growth. Poblano plant is like, it's growing over this way now. I don't know what it's doing here, but this is where the jalapenos are, and now we got the poblano tree that's just kind of taken over. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this is one whole plant. It goes all the way down to there, all the way down to there, and that's our poblano pepper plant. I don't know if you can see peppers from this angle, but they're getting quite large. We're going to be ripening soon. And come to get hype, though. The energy is always appreciated. All right, in that case. So yeah, we got the jalapenos growing here. We got another jalapeno plant here. And you guys, it's going to be harvest time. I can't wait. I've got ripened bell peppers. Finally, it's been a long time coming. And I finally have new growth, which has been super, super exciting. So yeah, like, look at this bell pepper plant. It's so tall, and then I got a bunch of peppers hiding somewhere here, but I do. I had a couple of them anyways. And then we've got a red one here. Couple of, look how cool it looks, you guys. Beautiful coloring. I love when they start to ripen and you get that like mixture of multiple colors. And then yeah, there's a lot of new growth here. We've got a couple new babies there. We got well, some growing up there, some flowers there, and what else? Got a little baby over there. And the energy's top notch with TFP and chat. Thank you so much, you guys. You actually keep my energy up. When you start to get excited about the things I'm excited about, then I freak out and get super excited too. So just had my glasses on because it's pretty bright in here, you guys. So yeah, these are the poblano peppers. We're gonna have to measure to see if they're ready for harvest. But yeah, it's kind of getting crazy up in here. I've got a lot of stuff happening, and yeah. Oh, and our habanero is growing. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I should have done a better job at planning. Way too many spicy pepper varieties. So we'll see what happens. And then the second bucket system, I'm gonna have some coffee first. What is up, Jack Ashes? Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, these are some of the ones that I harvested from the other day. They're still doing well. I gotta top them up with some water. These are the flowers from the aeroponic system. And the second bucket system. What's up, Piash? Happy Sunday. Thank you guys for being here. So this is the second bucket system. Yeah, goodbye. When people do things that annoy me, I put them in a timeout. I don't like block them or anything from the chat. I just put them in a little 24-hour timeout. So, you know, if you can't behave, we're gonna put you in timeout. So the cucumbers are wild. I am so glad I only did a couple per bucket, because this is insane. I need to make sure they're gonna get proper airflow. Actually, I'm standing, like right where I'm standing, there's good airflow. So it's comfortable here. And I think they will be happy. We've got our first cucumber growing. So I think this is gonna be the salt and pepper cucumber. It looks similar to the one I'm growing here. These are called straight 8 cucumbers. But this one here is called the salt and pepper. It's the same size as the straight 8, slightly lighter in color, and it's got these like black speckles on it, and I think that's why it gets the name salt and pepper cucumber. So they're not even the right nutrients, but they're already flowering and producing fruit, which is kind of wild to me. So we're gonna slowly transition the newts. But we also have to be mindful because we do have seedlings that are younger, different growths, and we need to be super careful. So we've got our honeydew here. It's coming along quite quickly. I've got some overwatering happening here on the tomatillos. I've significantly reduced the watering, but still having issues. So I don't know, it could be nutrients. We're gonna keep an eye on it, but everything else seems to be okay. I'm just gonna have to be really careful with this section because I don't want any problems. I gotta show you guys these roots. These are the nicest roots I've ever had. Look at that. That's 3 weeks. 3 weeks of growth. I'm having a really hard time wrapping my head around how that's possible. And look at the stalk of plant. Like how, I have no idea how this is possible. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Oh my God, I gotta be careful now not to break them. All right. So I don't know what I'm doing about this. I have to keep an eye on it. I did look it up. It is aptly overwatering. I just need to figure out how to, I guess I'll have to, oops, I just broke a leaf. I guess I'll have to reduce the watering even more so. but we'll see. Keep an eye on those. So yeah, and then we got our honeydew here, a little bit overwatered. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe I'll adjust the watering. The roots are kind of looking, when they start to look yellowish like that, I start to wonder if, okay, maybe they are being way too overwatered. The clones, the tomato clones, are doing wonderfully well. Again, this is a prime example of how great they do when they are in mediumless growing, so no soil, just the foam collar straight up in that pot. And yeah, they do quite well. And moving along the line, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take some of this plant with me here. It's like sticking out so much I can't even walk through. I keep moving it every day, and it keeps taking the free space and growing and filling it. I'm just gonna turn myself around here. So we've got our beautiful eggplant. This is the most mature one we have so far, right there. It's doing wonderfully well so far. Well, not so much the roots, but again, maybe it's overwatered as well. They kind of look a little yellowish. Same with the peppers. So I think I'm gonna reduce the watering. I forget what it's at. I think it's at 15 seconds on, 1 minute off. We're gonna reduce it even more and see what that does for the plants. Especially the cucumbers are kind of looking, I'm not sure. I'm still learning. We'll see. I mean, the peppers look okay, but sometimes when they look a little yellow like that, it's a sign of overwatering. So we'll see. So I'm gonna see here. Maybe it's more than 15 minutes. Maybe it's 20 seconds on. I forget. 20 seconds on. All right, so I'm gonna grab my little tool here to reset it. Yeah, so we're gonna decrease the watering because those are getting overwatered. Oh, Mafis, let me show you. I will show, you guys can ask about the strawberries any day. I will gladly show you. So you don't even have to look too far. You can already see vibrant red popping through. Oh, well, right over. Wow, isn't she so pretty? Oh my gosh, you guys, every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. I'm so excited. She's so pretty and red and like that deep red. So you know she's gonna be sweet. Now, this was our first one. We only were able to pollinate the flower with itself. It's absolutely more red today. It's a deep red and it's actually kind of like soft to the touch. I'm gonna have to eat it, but I'm not gonna eat it on the live. I actually bought some store-bought strawberries to do a homegrown versus store-bought taste to show you guys the difference. Even though you can't taste it yourself, you can judge by my reaction. So I'm just gonna take you guys with me here. I'm gonna adjust the watering. Flip you guys around. So this little button here is to reset it. And then you have the option of seconds, hours, or minutes. So we're gonna do, honestly, I'm gonna be extreme about it. I'm gonna do 10 seconds on, 1 minute off. Oops, I did 11. Because I don't think 5 seconds different. I don't think reducing it from 20 to 15 will be enough of a difference. And I could be wrong, but this is what I do, you guys. Trial and error. I go from one extreme to the other, and then I finally go to happy medium. So we're gonna do 10 seconds on, 1 minute off. And we're gonna see how our plants react to the adjustment. Hopefully they will be happy. And yeah, we'll see how they end up doing. So yeah, that's what's new in the grow tent. I've actually got, I was gonna ask you guys, I don't know if anybody in the chat has ever used this, whether you're growing peppers or cannabis. I don't know if this is just peppers or for anything or specifically for cannabis, and you can use it for whatever. My friend Farmer Anthony gave this to me from Quality Culture to give it a try, and apparently he said it's stress in a bottle. You want to actually spray it like a foliar spray and apparently it's supposed to be incredible for your plants when they're in flowering. It's supposed to really help, specifically peppers, he said, because I think peppers like to be stressed out. It helps them get a better yield. And so if you guys have tried this, let me know what your thoughts on it are. I'm gonna try it and see. The only thing is I don't know what oligocitosan is, and so is it natural? What's the source? I have no idea. The active ingredients are, wow, I should wear glasses. I do have glasses. Where are they? I'm outside. Oligocitosan and willow bark extract. So the willow bark extract, that's fine. And then the other ingredients are salt, surfactant, which is something so that it stays on the surface of the leaves. I don't know. A preservative agent, but it doesn't say what the preservative agent is, and organic acid. So it says for soil or hydroponic gardening, commercial agriculture, field crops, and greenhouses. Safe for use with edible crops. I don't know, because I'm trying, it's called Cheeto Sal. I know it's backwards, and I know you guys can't see, but if you can read backwards, then there you go. So I think it's by, where's the brand? I don't know, you guys, but yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I can try to like improve things, right? We were just talking about the way I'm going to be changing the way I start seeds and implementing some processes to help root health. And maybe this is something I could start to introduce. I know a lot of people do foliar sprays for their plants. It's supposed to be really great for the overall health, structure, strength of a plant. And I did it once on my first grow, but it's a lot to, you know, I'm already in here pretty much all day working, and then I gotta wait till the lights are off, come back at night, give them a good spray, make sure I haven't been outside because I don't want to contaminate the tent. And so I'm lazy, you guys. Not lazy, it's just I do already so much work in here that I'm like, do they really need the foliar spray? And I'm sure it would help. I'm sure a lot, actually. I need to kind of learn the benefits of using foliar spray, and maybe that will help motivate me to actually use it. I have so many other things, like even the General Hydros, like the CalMag, or even the Bloom. You can use those, and you can use those in water and use them as a foliar spray, which a lot of people do. I've used it in my apple as well. Even those organic fertilizers that I was showing you, I have a line from Simbis Organics, and I was going to use them in my aeroponic system. I do have some concerns about the solubility of it, and so maybe using it as a foliar spray would be great as well. So we'll see. Those are some things I'm going to see if I can start to implement, but it's literally just like a full-time job in here. There's always something to do, and even though I'm always working in here, it's never enough. There's always something that has to be done. So this week we're going to focus on a few things. I'm going to have romaine seeds coming in, starting some new romaine seeds. We're going to be doing some harvests. We are going to be probably at the tail end of the week cleaning out the orange tower. I know I had it scheduled for the weekend, but it's still giving me stuff, and so I'm not ready to pack it in yet. Even if the lettuce has bolted, it still tastes great, so I don't care. I'm still going to go forth and continue to allow it to grow. I even just upped the nutrients this morning because I'm like, you know what? Let me give you a good feeding and see if you can give me anything else for the rest of the season. So yeah, the towers are interesting because they definitely have a shorter period than the bucket system. This is the first time where I've actually been organized, and I get the towers in a cycle, like a 7 or 8 week cycle, max 10 weeks, and then after the 10 weeks it's time to take it down, wash it, first harvest everything, then you take it apart, wash it, put it back together, and then by then, boom, you've got your seeds ready to go, and you start the cycle over again. Have I ever used Ethithon? I don't know what that is. Please school me on what Ethithon is. I get so many questions about have I ever tried certain things or used it, and they're so helpful because most of these things I've never heard of, and now thanks to you guys I have. So there's so many things I could be doing differently in this grow tent, and we're gonna do it. I'm gonna take a lot of your advice, and we are going to make this grow tent the best it can be. I can't wait. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I really, really am. I had some company over yesterday, and it was really cool to be able to, you know, hey, one sec, before you guys leave, let me cut you some herbs and you know, potatoes and whatever. And it's really exciting to be able to not only enjoy the fruits of my labor, but share it too. So too bad I can't share it with you guys. I would love to mail you guys some of my produce. You guys can enjoy it. Actually, somebody commented on one of my shorts the other day, and they're like, do you sell your produce? I'm like, no, but I should. Oh, and another update, I got a dehumidifier. It's like, it's an old one. I'm gonna have to wash it and give it a thorough cleaning. And if I connect it to the main power source in this tent, it's gonna be too much of a load. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like run an extension somewhere outside the tent and feed it through one of like the intake holes or something. And yeah, that's gonna help us a lot with the environment. I'm really excited about the dehumidifier. Oh, thanks so much, Death Squad. Yes, I wish I could actually share it with you. Wouldn't it be so cool if I could mail each guys, like the OGs, like all you guys that are here right now, if I could each mail you a little box of like fresh snacks that I grew, and then you guys can enjoy it while you watch the live. That'd be so cute. Ethylene, plants make it, but Ethithon is commercialized product. Sounds toxic. Sounds super toxic. If the plants can produce it themselves, I don't know if a synthetic version is the answer. That a lot of like producers, like farms or whatever, or greenhouses, use that before they ship out their stuff to the grocery store, and it's just trying to get away from using toxic sprays. Or that's why I don't even like. Yes, Lost Coast is more of a natural based product. Even Pure Crop, like I have Pure Crop, it's soybean oil and oil, but those are one of the two biggest genetically modified crops like ever out there. And so I don't know, you know, they use a lot of pesticides to grow the soy and to grow the corn, and then they harvest it, process it, use it to make this, and they call it natural. And now I'm going to spray this on my plants. So although it is a great product, I'm a little bit nervous about using it, because one way or another, you're still getting the chemicals. And I don't have to, but with an aeroponic system, using organic fertilizers, they're not always super water soluble, and it's quite the issue. So I'm already using synthetic fertilizer, so that'll be enough of the synthetics, you know. But great suggestion, Wafiz. I'm not hating suggestion at all. I'm just kind of giving you guys more information as to why I try to use as little as possible. Like if I could just use water, I would. I truly, and to the degree where I keep the tent so clean on purpose by design, so that I don't even have to wash my produce, because I don't even want to wash it with the toxic tap water that's got like the chlorine, the fluoride, the pharmaceuticals, all that crap from the city water. Like, who wants that crap? So yeah, ProPyro's the first one here always, you guys. So sorry that people missed you, ProPyro. You're just so prompt and early always that I guess sometimes people don't always catch you in the chat once they get in. But thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Or you can put a banana next to some plants. It releases ethylene, maybe next to small tomato plants. Absolutely. However, I think if I have my lights at the right and the rest of the environment is dialed in, I think the ripening speed will be an issue of the past. I think I have ways of moving things along that I haven't executed on. So there's a lot, you know. Sigh, that strawberry is doing work. 420. Yeah, when 420 rolls around, it'd be nice to have a bunch of fresh strawberries to pick and snack. Anyways, yeah, so actually any day is a good time to have strawberries to pick and snack on. But can you imagine, like, sometimes while I do these lives, I'm like, kind of hungry, you guys. Just go sit by my strawberry plant and snack and just hang out. But yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so grateful. I just come on here to just talk about my garden and show off my garden because I love it so much. So I really appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You give me an audience to talk about my addiction with. So I should start a Growers Anonymous club, you know, for the people that are like consumed by their garden and all they want to do is live, breathe, and eat garden, and then the other people in their lives don't want to hear about it. We can start like a support group, you know, where this is a safe place where you can talk about your gardening addiction and no one's gonna tell you they don't want to hear about it anymore. No one's gonna tell you they're sick and tired of plants, because literally that is all I talk about. All I talk about is plants. So I'm sure a lot of the people in my life are like, oh, that's really freaking annoying. So these lives have been such a great outlet for me because you guys actually want to listen, and if you don't, you don't have to tune in, but I can still talk about it. So that's what I love about this so much. So thank you guys for letting me abuse ears with my garden updates. But yeah, truly, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you. So yeah, this week is going to be a busy week. Tomorrow, what are we going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow, we're probably going to start some seeds because I screwed all mine up. Tuesday, we're going to prune the tomatoes, maybe do a tomato harvest live. And soon, we're going to have a dinner time stream, lunchtime stream. I'm not sure which one yet, but for those of you that don't know, I said it from the beginning. When I have enough of a harvest ready, I'm going to harvest on a live, cook on a live, and eat on the live, and can share a meal together and hang out. So that is in the works eventually. I just need enough of a harvest to do that. So maybe in a couple weeks though, but for the meantime, we've got some fun stuff coming up this week. A few taste tests, store-bought versus homegrown, and I think I'll actually pre-schedule a live, maybe for like Friday or something. I get so many things over and over again, and you know, I want to be able to place where people can follow to learn more or watch to learn more. So maybe I'll do like a Q&A, like an Ask Me Anything type of live. Well, not anything, you know what I mean. Ask Me Anything type of live. And yeah, that'd be fun. I think you guys can get some questions answered, and we can, you know, we should also do like a get to know each other where everybody in the chat drops something about themselves, so that way we can connect a little more, because I feel like we've got a good group here. And yes, discipline and purpose. I'm laughing because I've heard that many in the stupid fortune cookie fortune. There's always that one that says something about discipline and purpose. So that's, anyways, not funny to you guys, but it's an inside joke with me and myself. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the beautiful weather. If it's nice out where I'm at, it's going to be hot for the next week, no rain, and yeah, it's going to be a beautiful one. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff going this week. Tower cleanup, food harvest, and taste tests, and Ask Me Anything. So you're not going to want to miss the lives this week. I'm going to switch it up and make them a little more fun. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And if you're in Canada, happy long weekend. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know, what is it, Victoria Day or something? I don't even know what day it is, but happy long weekend, happy Sunday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I will not be late. I'll get myself organized and I'll be on time. But yes, thank you guys, appreciate you, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys. And don't forget to smash that like button. You got about 2 seconds before I end the live. There's a 5-second, so sometimes I stand here for an extra 5 seconds. So everybody smash that like button, and have a wonderful day. Sending you all positive vibes.